No. Right. Well, I haven't been streaming for 2 days, but it's fine. Sometimes schoolwork is just a little bit too much, It's fine. Alright. So in this stream, we will be doing the challenge of making this website. So that's gonna be cool. Well, challenge anyway. Well, it's gonna do the same as usual. First, we are going to make the phone version before the desktop version, and then that is where we are going to go from there. And then I will also need to create some variables, and we are going to do the same with this. We are going to create some variables. We are going to call this one the yes, this one is the doc ddview. Cool. That's not how that works. It's fine. And then we are going to also make a svinet, so that is also cool. And I'm not that great with spelling it, but that will do. And then for the neutral colors, that is interesting. Anyway, and then for the neutral colors, we got full on white, which is good. And then we get a slightly transparent, right? I guess I can do it like this. And then finally we get another transparent one for the stat headings. Actually, I can do it like this. This will make things not easier, and this will be the main paragraph. This is nice. The body is going to be font size 15. 50 pixels, and then we will also need to have some fonts as well. We will have the font family. This one we are going to copy and then just paste this in our website or browser rather. Nice. And we will need the 400 and then the 700 one. So let's just remove all. We need the 400 and then we need the 700 one. That's nice. And then I am just going to copy and paste it here. And then this one will be something like this. But also we have another family here, which is going to be used in another thing, I guess. That's not what I wanted it to do. And for that one, we will only need the 400 one. So let's remove all that. And then let's go and grab a 400. Let's copy and paste this in. And then copy and also paste this in. Not that we need it right now. So what we're going to do is going to create that as a comment. Okay, after that is done, we are now going to close out of this notepad and then we just get started. Alright. This is going to be quite something. For this challenge, it seems gonna be not difficult. Probably. It seems like for the desktop version there is going to be maybe this is going to be a div, and then inside of that div there's two divs, one for the image to put it to the right, and then one for the contents here. Well, when we go into the phone version, it becomes that. So how am I going to do this, and then just when you go into the desktop version, it just becomes that? That's a good question right there. So how do I make it so this is the phone version, but when you just go out of it, it just becomes that. Well, no idea. I will just figure that out when I'm working on this. Cool. So we will need to make this the phone version. So we go to inspect and probably go to 678. That's 375, right? Yep, that's 375. Cool, cool, cool. And now we begin. Let's see. First off, let's create the background color of this. So actually, you can just just go. Yeah, you're gonna be a color. Good. First off, we will need a background color, and this color is gonna be the variable, and it seems like it will be the very dark blue. How's that looking? Yep, it looks pretty good. Nice. And then it seems like first off, we will need to make a nice little div. And then we will put all the content inside of this div. And then inside of that div, we will have that color, which is going to be I'm going to call this a class. I'm gonna give it a I'm gonna call that main. I'm just gonna call that main. You guys can put whatever type of name that you want, but for me, I'm just going to call that main to keep it nice and simple. And then inside that main, they are going to have a background color of the variable, and it seems like it's going to be the dd. That looks about right. Cool. Now we are going to edit the main div a little bit, because we are going to definitely have some margin in here. And let's keep it nice and simple. Let's go for like a 30 pixels, 20 pixels for now, and then see how it goes. Alright. And looks almost about right. Smiley face. No, this definitely needs more. So let's give it like a 50 pixels and see how that changes. 50 pixels is basically almost right. I'm just eyeballing it here. I think 60 pixels is close enough. Nice. Okay, and then for the sides, how are the sides? My side is a little bit more, so let's give it 10 pixels. I believe 10 pixels should be correct. No, somewhere in between, so let's do 15 pixels. 15 pixels looks about right. So, next up, actually we don't need to like full screen this because this is a phone version, right? Yeah. This will make things not easier. Kind of. Cool. Next up, we will need to set the width of this. So that is going to be 667, and the real minus the 120. So that's 547. So we will make the height of this 547 pixels. There you go, and that should cover that whole entire thing. I don't know about you, but either this picture is like more skinnier than the phone version that I'm using, because it's really much more like squished. I don't know if this is meant to happen like this, because in the notebook it did say the mobile version was 375 pixels in width, so I'm guessing whenever they took this image they were just squished badly. But anyway, we'll just need to make do with that, huh? Yeah, good. Before that, we will need to make an image, and seeing how the desktop version is like this, I am going to make two diffs inside. So if you guys are using WebStorm, it will be diff times 2, and then you just press tab, and it will generate two diffs for you, which is really nice, really nice, quite useful, very useful actually. Cool. And then in this div, we will have an image. I'm not sure if this is a background image or like an image inside of the HTML, but I'm, well, since it doesn't say anything about that, actually, did it say in the README though? I don't know. Um, I'm just gonna say it's not in background image, but then again, you don't want people to just drag the image. Do you want the people to just draw the image? Probably not. Why me? I am going to just, yeah, let's call it a class. Let's give this a main image, and then we are going to give this a background image then, because why not? Background image URL, and within that URL we are going out here, go into the images, and then what will it be called? Oh, oh, oh. Ah, that's the mobile. There's a desktop in the mobile version? Why not just use one? But alright. It will be in the images in the mobile, and then that should be that. I don't think that's how that works. I don't think that's exactly how that works. Because that's gonna change that div into a. No, there. Pretty sure this. Pretty sure I did that correctly, but just in case, I am just going to not do that. Oh no, this is the HTML, so what's it called again? It's called the image header mobile, and then this will be this. What do I even call this? Working, sure. Anyway, an image, and then we will change the width to 100% of the container, so that hmm that doesn't work with two divs. No, that doesn't work with two divs. That doesn't work with two divs at all, actually. Over for hidden, so there we go, and then we will need to make this header a bit smaller. No, because if I put the image inside of a div, because if I'm doing two divs right now just for the upcoming desktop version, but can I do this by only using a single div? unless this image isn't on its own div. Because instead of this, I can do something like this. Aha! And then I will put this a class. I'm going to call it main image. And then I will go into here, type in main, the main image inside of here, and then I am going to call the width 100%. Hey, not bad. That kind of works actually. And then for the height, let's do like 120 pixels for now, and see how that goes. Okay, let's give it like a 180 pixels. That seems about right. No, kind of. Okay, it's really hard to like copy the what they're trying to do for the design, because this is a really skinny phone image, which is not going to be helpful at all. But that's going to be something. I'm now going to go to 160 pixels. That's almost about right. Next up, for the main, we are going to put in a border radius, give it like a 5 pixels. Okay, that's definitely more than that. We can give it like 10 pixels. I think 10 pixels is good enough, right? That don't seem right. Hold on a second. Let's give 50 pixels for now. Oh, that's a problem. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's not a problem. We forgot to put the overflow into hidden, and then that will be no, that doesn't look because the image doesn't look like that as well. I think I'll need to put the image on its own div actually, because it's not. I mean, I could also give the image a border radius for the top only, for the top two corners, but that's going to be much more difficult. Maybe turn it into a desktop version. So I'm gonna give it a div, and then I am going to delete this class because we don't need it if I'm doing something like this. Or do I? Oh, or do I? Oh, I think I do. And then inside the main image, it will be overflow hidden. However, it's not changing to the border radius, which is a problem. Why is the image not changing to the border radius? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. This is going to be, I'm gonna give it a class of image, because the main image isn't in the main no more. It's inside of the image. It's in the image class, and that should help a little bit, but it doesn't. So how am I going to fix this? False hidden. The main image is with 100%. The height is that much. Wait a second, unless the image is in the main itself. Because that's the container, right? So would that be? I'll think about that later, actually. And then we will change the color. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, this is definitely gonna be hard. No, that's definitely not it, because I'm unsure of how to change the color of an image, actually. You know, how do you do that? Background image, color, color? I should just scratch that idea. Yeah, and scratch the idea. So we go in the main and then go into the image class and then we give it a background image. Okay, so we'll put a background image here and then put them down. But how would I do it in the desktop version? Because when I do it for the desktop version, I will need to either move the image myself with like positioning. Other than that, I could use Flex to put this side on the left side and this side on the right side by using the order in the CSS styles. Hmm. Because this right here doesn't seem right at all. Hmm. Well, the font size is fine. Because this is much skinnier than. First off, you'll need to do this border thing though. And I don't know how to do that, so it's gonna go to Google. Print div. Now, how does one do this? Specific overflow hidden, but I did do that though. Because in the main image, that's gonna be overflow hidden, and wait a second, no, wait a second, wait a second. That doesn't work. I found out the reason why it doesn't work, because that only works in the for the parent, and the main image doesn't really work that way. Okay, well, I thought I had it. I didn't. So that's not good. That's not good at all. Is this not in the div? That's in the div that has a border radius. And then the image is unable to overflow. So why is that not going to be working? Is the question. Hey there, good old buddy old Google. Help now. Mm, Because I can easily fix this with a border radius on the image as well, but I'm pretty sure there's a easier way of doing this instead. Overflow hidden? I got overflow hidden backwards, didn't I? Right, cause overflow, yeah, overflow hidden on the image. Anything that's inside the container of the image goes out, and it won't be shown. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got the image backwards completely. Well, it's fine. The more you learn. Hey, there we go. All right, cool, nice. I have learned the ways of this. Next up, we will need to change the image to purple. And I don't believe I have also learned that as well. Because the image doesn't... How do you do that? You set background color, you can try non-spin pocket will be fixed. Oh, there, what is all this? Alright, Yep. That's something. Oh, you just use filter? Alright, okay, I see this. I see this. Filter alert. Oh, okay. So how does one change the image like and let's say like this for instance. Give me an image, just change the color, use the filter function to change the PNG image color, filter property is mainly used to set the visual effect of the image. Cool. Nice. So now we will need to go to the filter and then find out that to find out what type of filter that we need. So we need to change the color of it. So it's probably like what, like contrast? Contrast? No, I don't think that's contrast, isn't it? I think so. T-rotation, invert example, opacity, saturation. Yes, I want to try myself. Ooh, that looks cool. That's the 6 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is the invert? No, I don't. No, I don't think I'm looking for the invert. I don't think so, at least. Actually, hold on a second. What's the it's that one? Is that really the right one? I mean, I can try it out. So in the image, I will change this by adding the filter property. How's that? That doesn't really work because the image is actually black and white. Hmm. Yeah, sure. Why not? Just going to percent, future none. Is it really the filter button function? So the good news is I think I found how to do it. The one bad news is that I have never learned any of this, so you and me are going to learn it together on this. Wait a second. Can I just... I have an idea. I don't know if this will work or not, but I actually have an idea. So we set the... We need something above the image. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a color and then put on the image. So how am I going to do that? The container for this is that's going to be the image. So on top of that image, there is going to be a let's say a div, right? Div. We are going to call this. Give a class of a color top image, and then we are going to inside of the image. There is a color top image. I am going to give that a background color, and let's give it a background color of red for now. And then we do set index 1. No, set the width 200% and set the height to 160 pixels. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we're going somewhere. I want to set the color instead of red. I want to set the color to a variation of as violet. There we go. And then I will just need to put position absolute. And before I do anything, let's change the options to like 20%. That's not 20%. I mean, it kind of works, but it really doesn't work. I mean, I have an idea, but I don't think that idea really works. Nah. Well, that was cool, but also that's gonna be useful in some projects later on. I'm pretty sure about that. I'll tell you that. Kind of an image. This image is seen below. Wait a second. I wonder how to change an image color when it's black and white. Actually, let's just do this one. Filter, saturation, you can combine. Is this really? Can I not just set it a color? Can I really not change an image color? I need to use filter. Man, okay, alright then, sure. Well, that's gonna be a problem. Cool, and then with filter, we have many options here. Oh, we have many options here. Oh, okay, alright. Yep, that's gonna be a thing. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Can I change the HUD of it? Yes, but what? Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. I don't think that works, does it? Because I can't change the HUD of a non-colored image. Hmm. I'm stuck, dude. I'm stuck right now. Um. Yeah, that's cool. No, that's not really what I'm looking for. Hmm. Okay, what happens if it's a background image? Background image. Alright. So I'm pretty sure since this is I'm pretty sure I can do it. But I'm guessing because this challenge is a #1 challenge, I'm really guessing that it's not doing anything complicated by using filters or anything. I think it's actually a background image in the CSS, which means that I will need to change this a little bit actually. I will need to give the image in the main a background image and give it a URL. Nope, that's not it. There we go. And then what's this called? A image mobile. And then I will need to delete this because I don't need it. Copy and paste this in. Nice. Because if I did this correctly, it should give a variable of violent, and that should change it. But anyway, that's not how you do that. We do a background color. That doesn't look like that. Nope, I am trying to look for the image URL, image set elements, cross gradient. Background image color. How does one do that? Background image, and then right. What happens if I do something like that? Aha! And it doesn't work. Okay, right. So cool. Nope. Oh, wait a second. I'm assuming background color like that. I don't think that really works, does it? No. Images, 90 gradient to right. The first image will be on top, second will be underneath the first. Picture, upload, remove background, select design, change the background by selecting the canvas and customizing their choice. I'm looking for color. Not what I kind of want. That's also not what I'm looking for. For the images, set two background images. First one that you apply once, no repeat. Is that a gradient? No, that doesn't look like a gradient. That seems like a whole entire color. Hmm. No, I know how to do that. I'm looking for a way to just change the color. Okay, right, let's just look at that. Oh, unless you put a background color on top of it too. And then you just give it a alpha setting as well. And then back on your end, display relative after absolute. Oh, wait a second. What happens? I'm thinking about this wrong. And then it's actually backwards. No, I got that backwards. Yeah, I actually got it backwards. Wait a second. Hold up a second. Wait, whoa. Hey. I got that completely backwards. Because, this is not. Okay, cool. Well, I think I found a reason. Now, how do I fix all this? Cool. First off, I will need to change the background color of this to be variable of on it. I will need to image go away. Cool. And then I will need to put an image on top of there. So I am going to grab another thing and I'm going to call it image inside a main image inside of the image. That's not what I want. There we go. And then I would need to set it to set the width to 100%, and then the height to 100% of the container. And then I will need to set the opacity to like 80%. No, we can set it to like 50%. Come on now. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think I got that completely wrong. Instead of overlaying the image with a color, I instead overlaid it with overlaid the color with the image. Because as you can see here, it seems like the image doesn't seem really like yeah, it seems like it's just transparent a little bit. It seems like. However, I think it's a different purple than what it has given me. Yeah, I think it's a different purple than what it's given me. So do I make my own purple? That doesn't make sense because all the colors used was in the notepad, so that shouldn't be the case. Unless it's not this one. It is Barbie DD Boo? No, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. Wait, if I give it an image real quick. Yeah, that one and that one doesn't really look the same. Unless I'm thinking about this completely wrong, which I could, but for now, this seems about right. Um, but then again, I could really just be thinking about this wrong. So I think I got it, but I don't think I got it again. I think I'm terribly wrong about this now. Hmm. Um. What is this here? Oh right, that's for the text, for the main text and everything. I don't know how to do the top part. Mm, something ain't right here. Something ain't right here at all. Unless I can do some kind of filter. Other than that, I am not sure. Because the bottom part is easy. I just need to find a way, find a way to fix the. Oh, that's not going back to the desktop design no more. Find a way to do that. How does one do that? No. Well, that's the best I can do. I will just ask for someone's help. But asking Google doesn't really help because I think I need to ask it a specific way of doing this, and I can't find the words to type in to find that. So I'm just gonna finish the rest of the project because I am really unsure of how this is done actually. Because this is the closest thing that I can think of. But as I increase the opacity, it just keeps getting that. Alright. Oh, anyway. Cool. First off, we will make a header 1. And then we'll just cut and paste that there. And then this seems to be a paragraph underneath. And then next up, this seems to be on their own separate boxes. So they could be maybe a div, and then like in each div there is a heading and then a paragraph underneath, which I think that is going to be the case. So let's make a div, and then within that div there is going to be let's make 3 divs, and then within those 3 divs there is a header 1, and then there's also a paragraph. There's a header 1, and there's also a paragraph. Good. Nice. Oh, actually no. No. We're not going to copy the same as the header one. We're gonna copy the same. We're gonna make our own. Let's set that as header 2 because that's going to be much more easier. Nice. And then with those, we're going to copy and paste that. Nice. Oh, that's Are you missing a plus? Oh right, the middle one didn't miss a plus. Oh, alright, cool. And now here we go. Seems like they are all inside of their own wrapper. So what we're going to do is we are going to create a wrapper. So for this, we are going to what's this? Where's this div going to? Oh, that one all the way at the bottom. Alright, let's go. And then we are going to grab this a class, and we are going to call this a wrapper. Cool. What would this be even called? I'm gonna call this text main. Cool. And then we are going to give it a wrapper. So inside of this wrapper, it seems like there is going to be a huge amount of padding. Probably like 20 pixels, 10 pixels, something like that. Okay, never mind. That doesn't... No, I think 20 pixels is right from the top. No, maybe a little bit more. So 25, 20 pixels. Hey, that seems about right. It's kind of hard to tell when the phone versions are not the same right pixels, but you know what can I do about that? Next up, ooh, okay. We are also going to put a M tag on insights because that is going to be something that we are going to do later. Seems a bit bold, but then again, that seems about right as well. So I think that's fine. Good. And there we go. Inside of the wrapper, there is going to be a H1. and then we are going to change the font size of that to maybe like 16 pixels. Okay, right, then never mind, don't do that. 32 pixels seems to be a little bit too big, so let's go in probably like a 28. How about 28? I think 28 seems kind of good. Mm, probably a little bit bigger, so 24 pixels seems about right, right? Yeah, I think 24 seems about right. Cool. And then we will need to do a uh indent. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Tab indent. 10 pixels? 200 pixels? Okay, that's the wrong one. How do I what's the one again? Paragraph indent indent? Did I? Oh, I put tab. Oh, whoops. What am I putting tab for? Text indent. Okay, there we go. Okay, that seems to be pretty good. Here's the thing, right? It can't be the same as the mobile design that's shown here, because I can see the width. This width is 700 is 375, like the notepad said. This one is not. Yeah, this one is definitely not. So unless they are trying to tell me to make it look like this in 375 width, which this image isn't, or I just need to guess, but I don't know about that. Hmm. Mm, I'm not sure about that. Well, alright. I guess we can just wing it, I guess. I mean, we'll have to wing it, actually. Cool. So we can give that font size a little bit bigger, maybe like 26. Try to make that in 3 lines. I think 27 will definitely make it in 3 lines, right? Yeah. And then we'll do text align in the center. So we can get rid of that. How's that do? I think what we're going to do is go back to here, and then for the left and right, we can definitely put in like 45. But that's a little bit too big from the sign, though, which is a big problem that I'm going to be having. Oh, the design! Look at this! It's missing so much. It's missing so much pixels. Yeah, by eyeballing it, this is definitely the right pixel size. Hmm. So I'm guessing I can do like some kind of text and then to just move it along. But that doesn't really work that way though, which is it doesn't really work how I wanted it to work. Can I set this to responsive? Cool. Let me just smush it. Because this is gonna be really annoying. May may the width of this image is 265, like almost. Nah, they're trying to cheat. What you mean? Okay, cool. We're just gonna make it for this one. I'm just gonna be like uh the image is shown. The design image is shown as about 265 width. So I'm going to do like that. Cool. Now I can do things a lot better. Kind of. Not really though, but kind of. So I put this on top and then I just drag this out to match the bottom of this. That should be good. And now that I'm looking at this, it seems like the border radius is not 10 pixels, it's probably about 5. So that's what I am going to also do as well. We are also going to lower the font size of this, probably like 22. Never mind, we can go even lower. Let's try 20 pixels. Yeah, there you go. Look at that, mate. Look at that. Easy. That is exactly right. And then we are going to also edit the uh, M inside of the H1. We are going to change the color to the variable of this one because that seems about right. Yeah, that definitely seems about right. So that means the image has to been what? Because that and that doesn't seem right. Yeah, that doesn't seem right at all. How about just change the color a little bit? Give it like a nice darkish color. Yeah, that seems definitely seems about right. But first, I will need to copy the hex real quick. Nice, and then I'll change that into like a darkish color. Look at that. That's literally about right. So if I change that back to 80, that should... Okay, right, let's not do that. Let's give like 50%. I think 50% is like pretty good. Pretty good. Just make that a little bit lighter. Just a little bit. Okay, that seems about right. Not really. This is what happens when you draw too much. You literally can see the difference of colors. Okay, my color is a little bit too dark. Let's move that up a little bit. Okay, it seems a little bit too light now, so I need to move it a little bit down. Okay, that seems about right. My image is still a little bit darker than the image in the sign, but it's as close as I can really get. So I think I am going to just leave it as that. Okay, that looks pretty good. Mine's still a bit darker than that one, but let's not do too much into like. Let's not do too much about that. And then we are also going to set the color of everything in the body, a variable of white. So there you go. Everything is white until I change it a little bit. That's nice. Cool. Next up, we are going to edit the paragraph underneath a little bit. Yeah. I feel like this color they didn't put it in the notepad. They just let you like have fun. Good luck. Yeah. Cool. Let's do cool. So and then in the paragraph within the wrapper, so we are gonna do wrapper paragraph. Oh, we are not gonna do that. We are going to give it a class. We're gonna do we're gonna call it h1 under because that is much more easier for me to remember. we are going to give it a padding top about like 30 pixels, something like that. 30 pixels is a bit too much, so we're going to go with 20 pixels. 20 pixels seems to be a bit too much as well, so probably 10 pixels seems good. Yeah, 10 pixels seems about right. Not really. No, oh, they're not really. But that's as best as it's going to ever get, so you know. I am going to edit H1 under, and then we are going to change the font size of this, and we can do it here. I don't know why I'm making a whole nother tag for this, but we are going to make this 16 pixels. Seems to be way too much, so we are going to change the font size to probably 11. We are also going to change the text align to the center. Oh, that looks really good. Oh, that's really good. Okay, all right. Probably we can increase the size a little bit. No, we'll need to decrease the size actually. Probably like 9 pixels. That's 9 pixels. Oh, let's not do that. Yeah, let's not do that. And then probably 11 pixels could be good. Yeah, I feel like 11 pixels is pretty good. And then we will change the color of this one to be the variable of the, let's call it the main. I think that is pretty good. Yep, that seems pretty good. Also, I don't think that one is completely white though, actually. I think I'm going to change the color of that to the variable of the heading, because I think that is okay, scratch that. Anyway, yeah, that seems cool. Yeah, almost look the same, but biggest problem now is probably the pixels. Actually, no. I don't think it's actually the pixels. I think it's actually the padding of the wrapper. Yeah, because if you look here, that's no, that seems right. Unless they have their own padding inside. Nah, that can't be it, right? I don't think so. Hmm. 10.5. It's 10.5. Okay, right. 10.5 pixels. That's well, that's gonna be a bit of a problem in different websites, but I'm doing this in Chrome, so you know, AO. Um, I would do it in other websites as well, but for now, Chrome only. And then we will need to give it a 9 height. This is how this works, right? Yeah, this is how this works. We are going to give it maybe like 10 pixels. I think that's no, no, stop. All right. Nope, 20. Let's give it 20. How's 20? No, that's a bit too much. Okay, how about 18 pix? No, not 28. No, stop. How about 18 pixels of the 9 height? Alright, 18 pixels of the 9 height looks really good actually. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Hey, look at that. We will also need to change the M of this. We will need to change the text decoration none. No. That would change the text. No, that's not the text. It would be the font rate to normal. True. No. How do I get rid of the italics? Will it be the text? I think. text decoration. No, text transform none. No, okay. Text transform. You know, there's an easier way of just doing this. I will just change the M into B. I think it was B, not bold, because that would just make things not easier. Dang. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, look at that. Easy. Perfection. Oh, actually, now that I'm looking at this, it seems like if we did the image in the right pixels, actually, it seems like the image on the design is a little bit nowhere. So we will edit the image a little bit as well. That is going to be like what, the main image? Yeah, the height is going to be quite different. So we edit that and change that to 70. How's 70? 70 looks about right. Yeah, 70 looks really good actually. So now next up we will need to do all this as well. What I'm going to do is I am going to make each one. I mean, I could use Fax. I could use Faxbox. No, actually, there's no way to send ways. I can there's text align. there's text align. What am I talking about? That's text align. Hold on a second. Let me just give them a class. Let's call them what are these for? Like I'm gonna call them pops, and so within each pop send, they are going to text align to the center. Yep, there you go. So I'm going to copy and paste these here. Fun thing about classes. But we're using IDs, you can't copy and paste because there's only one of them, so ayo. And then we are also going to do the same for the H2, but instead of pop send, because we don't want it to be, we don't want the H2 to change into the same as P because they are different. We are going to call them the no, actually, you know what? I'm gonna call them the. I'm gonna call this Namsen, and I'm gonna call that one Popsen. So Namsen taxonomy center. I mean, this can be really easy with Xbox, but for now, this seems fine. That seems really good. Hey, look at that, easy. Okay, next up, we will need to give each one their own padding. So what I'm going to do is going to edit the div box themselves. So I'm going to call them, give them a class pop sen, no pop noun, and then I did this completely wrong because I okay, there you go, now it's fixed. Cool. And then within that pop name, I'm going to give each one a padding. Let's give them a padding top. Give it 20 pixels for now to see how it goes. Mm. Good. Now I am going to copy and paste this to all of the other divs. Well, to the 3 divs anyway. That's nice. That seems pretty good actually. The biggest problem I have now, it seems like the bottom doesn't really work. Why not? Is it because the main doesn't have a mod? It does have a margin at the bottom. I'm guessing because it's getting pushed out of the yeah, it does have a overflow hidden, so that will help a little bit, but that's gonna be a bit of a problem. But we can fix that problem because the text of these seems to be way too big. So what we're going to do is change each of the H2 with just pop %. So we are going to change the font size to 12 pixels. How's that for starters? Oh, that's a bit too small. Alright, how about 16 pixels? Okay. Mine's a little bit smaller, 18 pixels. 18 pixels is a little bit too big, so 17 pixels is the right one. And then for the Namcent, we are going to change the font size of 10. It seems to be like half of that, so let's give like 8 pixels. Okay, 11 pixels. Um. Oh yeah. Also, before that, we will need to do a text decoration. And then we will nope, stop, no, not that one. It will be a font rate uppercase. Text decoration uppercase. Oh, which one was it? Text transform uppercase. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. And then we will set the corner to the variable of this one now, right? Hey, there we go. That looks pretty cool. Look at that. Perfection. It seems like it's a little bit smaller, so let's do 10 pixels of that. How's that looking? Oh, yikes. Alright, let's do 9. Didn't 9... Wasn't 9 too small? No, that looks about right, actually. Cool. So let's give a padding top like 5 pixels, because it seems like it is separated a little bit. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Hey, that looks really good. Alright. Ooh. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. I do say so myself. Seems like these texts are a little bit more grayer though, like more transparent than what I see. But yeah, I think that's as best as I can do it. Do I see any problems right now? No, not really. I don't think so. Mm. Oh, I think I see something. I think. Nah, that seems about right. I think I see it single. Do you guys see any difference? I don't. No, I think I'm done with that. Alright, cool. Next up, we will need to do a desktop version. So we will need to go from here to there. And that would be what? That would be like a. That's not what I want to do. Responsive. Yes. Cool. Now I need you to be. Hmm. How do I set this to? Here, what's 1400? What is the resolution of this? 1080? 1080? I don't think that's right. Hmm. Um. I guess I'll figure something out, but other than that, oh. Alright. And then for the finale, we will need to make this, which seems to be quite easy actually, which is not great for me, but we can probably do it. Cool. First up, we will need to create some media queries, and we'll call this media, screen, and minimum width of 1400 pixels. And then with that, we are going to change the color. Oh wait, hold up. Let's do this, and then change the color of everything to bright green. So now what we can do is just do that. Okay, I don't think that works. Hold on a second. Oh, there you go. Okay, so about here. Cool. This is the 1440 pixels, so we will edit this into that. Which seems not that easy at all, but you know, it's fine. But what we can do is, first off, we will change the wrapper itself. So what we're going to do is go to the wrapper, and then we are going to put a display effects. That sounds nice. And then next up, we will. Oh, actually no. Let's not. Let's not do that. Actually, I think I have another thing that I want to do. Actually. Okay, that's. I don't need that there. I don't think I need that there anyway. I will need to change the. That's the wrapper. Oh, that's. Did I forgot to put the div? Oh no, I did not. No, 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 no. I'm good. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm fine. All right, and for the image, class, we are going to do something like float to the right, and then for the wrapper, we are going to do something like float to the left, and that doesn't work because why not? That don't really look that way, huh? Hmm. I mean that. I mean that kind of works, but it doesn't in the same time. So let's just not do that. Image, right? Let's stop. We are going to set the order. You are going to be second. This order is going to be first. There we go. That looks pretty good for now, anyway. So how do I make that into that? Oh, dear me. What seems to be the problem? Yes. Okay, right. Let's not do that. There we go. Okay, the effect seems actually really good, but I think we will need to definitely change the width and the height a little bit. Oh yeah, definitely. So what we're going to do now in the main is that we are going to set the margin a little bit. We are going to copy and paste this here. Good. Now, how does this look? Oh, that's going to be that's gonna be something, right? That's like half of the that's a half of the website. Oh, there. All right. Um, what, like 200 pixels, something like that. Oh, you know, now that I look at it, I think 200 pixels seems pretty good actually. You know what? Yeah, 200 pixels look not bad. That's not bad actually. Hey, that's pretty good. Nice. And then for the width of this, that That seems almost the same as that. So how about 150 pixels? How's that? I mean, that looks about right, don't you think? I think that looks just about right. Oh yeah, that definitely looks. Yeah, that looks good. And then for this one to that one, it's kind of. I don't know if this is the right size or not, but I'm just gonna say it is. Cool. And then we'll need to set the maximum height for this. What would it be? Is the huge question though. It'll probably be like 256. I don't know. All right, and a little bit bigger though. We can do like 300. How's 300? That's 300 looking. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. 400. Ooh. Okay, it's a little bit bigger, so probably 380. How's 380 looking like? Hey, 380 is looking pretty good, actually. Cool. All right then. For the margin for the top and bottom, we can do like Oh, actually, isn't there an easier way of doing this? Actually, instead of setting the main to this, what we can do is set the body, and then let it have a display effects. And then what I can do is I can set the main, since that is within the effects itself. I can do a align. I can align self center. I mean, it kind of worked, kind of, kind of, kind of, kind of. Hmm. Align self center. No, wait, hold on. Effects. Align content center. No, that doesn't going to work that way, does it? Great. Wait, hold on a second. Wait a second. No, there's a much more easier version of doing this by using grid box, right? Yeah, that's a way easier thing. Yeah, display grid, something something, and then you just center it right in the middle. That's not what I'm looking for. Justify content center. Yeah, I think that is correct. So grid and then justify content center. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Made it. Yep, there you go. This is literally a easier version. Look at this. Look at that perfection right here. Look at that amazing. This is just straight up amazing. Also, I don't feel like my window can actually go to 375 pixels. Actually, I mean 265 pixels because because this is definitely not 375 pixels. All right, nice. Okay, now let's get to work. Let's get to work on this. Oh hell yeah. Seems like this is going to be like I think like 60% of the thingy. Yeah, I think so about right. Anyway, where is the image? Ah, there you are. We are going to change the width to 100% and then the height to 100% of the content. No, and I am going to cut this because that is not where I am trying to do it to. Okay, why not? That's the whole entire box, right? So why is that not? Why is that not? Mm, hmm. Why is that not working? How do I do the image cover again? Image cover. Ah, object fit, right? Object fit cover. Nope, nope. Cover. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? What's wrong here? Why is there just a bunch of empty space here? Main image with height. Oh, right, test and height. Got you. Because in the phone version, the height was set. So we'll need to probably do something like auto. And then we'll do object fit cover. No, wait. Hold on a second. What is the maximum height of this? Main, yes. That would be 923. Oh, there. 380? Yeah, okay, cool. 933 something. And that doesn't work. Okay, why? Why not? Mm, something's wrong here. It's not. It's not like feeling the No, I think the main image. I have to do something about that. No, 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 not. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How about the image? There is a height on that, so I'll do. But that doesn't work. Why does that not work? What's the problem about this? Set effects to that one and that one. So why is the image not covering the whole entire thing? Is the big old question. Mm, okay, I need to look at something real quick. If I set that height to also that, and then set a background color to red. Oh, that's literally nothing. That's literally nothing. Okay. So how does one fix this? I'm not really sure about that. Um, something's wrong about this fix image here. Do something real quick. Oh well, there you go. Alright. Um. Okay. So that fixed something. Yeah, that definitely fixed something. But what it is, I have no idea. So is it because of the riff? Something's not right here. Ah, okay, right. I think I found the reason by now. If we just get rid of this and then do height 933 pixels. Yeah, there you go. That's how it's done. Cool. Great. Cool. Great. Now what I need to do is figure out the exact width of this. This is what 380. So I need to set 380 pixels. There we go. That seems about right. And then for the width, I will need to definitely set the width of that. I will need to inspect this again and try to find the width of this. So this is 1210.030. And then I will need to find. So the width is going to be 44.012 pixels. I mean, you don't need to be that exact, actually, so it's just gonna take rid of that. Hey, real nice. Oh, I don't think. Is it 50-50? Is it actually 50-50? No, it doesn't look like 50-50. I don't think it's 50-50 at all. Hmm. Okay, we'll just eyeball it. Think we'll just have to eyeball it. Nope. 800. How's 800? I think that's a bit too much, isn't it? Yeah, that's definitely a bit too much. Okay. 700. That seems to be good, right? Oh, that definitely seems to be good. 650 should be perfection. Okay. 675 pixels. Alright, for my eyeballing it, I think that is actually correct. Um, I think the biggest problem now is definitely the padding from the Nephin, right? For the well, actually no, not the padding from Nephin, right? The margin. So let's give that 200. How's that looking? That looks about right, actually. It's kind of hard to tell though. Oh, never mind, it doesn't look right. No, oh nope, it doesn't look right at all. It's kind of looking. It should be like a lot more skinnier though, from what I can tell. But it's kind of really hard to tell, especially with these designs. I don't know how the like the next challenges are going to go when like the mobile isn't the same as the image shown for the pixel. So future challenges is going to be not difficult. Why? It's not because of the coding or anything like that. It's all because of the images are going to be giving me. So it's fine though. Good. Next up, we are going to go to the main. We are just going to copy and paste this at the bottom. Nice. And now we are going to do this. Oh, there. Look at that padding. All right. For the main, actually, we can just copy and paste all of this, actually. Nice. For the padding in the main, we are definitely need to increase that a lot more. Let's increase that to 50. How's that looking? No, it needs more. I think 80 pixels is like good enough, right? That's 80. Oh, that's a bit too much. Okay, 70. Yeah, that looks about right. Cool. And then we will need to increase the font size of this, definitely. And the text align is not centered. Text align is going to be to the left, it seems like. Oh, talking about the padding. Oh, there. Right. Let's give that like 50 pixels. 50 pixels from there to there. Does that seem right? No, that doesn't seem right. We need more. Probably 70, I'm guessing. Same as the. Oh no, actually, it needs more. Okay. 80. Yeah, that looks right. Cool. And now we will need to increase the font size of this. Let's give it to 50 pixels because go big. Okay, never mind. 40 pixels? Nah, 30. How's 30? That kind of looks about like right, actually. Cool. Now we have another problem. Yep. Um, right. So how do we fix that? Because it's pushing the content from here more left. How do I stop that from happening? Hmm. No, there. I'll just fix that later. Anyway, we are also going to give a padding on the. Let's give it like 80 as well. Oh yikes! Oh yikes! Oh yikes! Wait a second. Also, top. That would be 70, and then that would be something. That's not right. Yeah. I mean that kind of look us that. Oh, all right. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that looks about right ish. Yeah, I definitely think that looks about right. You guys think so? I think that looks quite nice actually. Cool. Anyway, next up it will be the paragraphs, and we are going to text align them to the left, and we'll just delete those because we didn't edit that at all. That's nice. And then it seems like it's a lot bigger than before, so we'll probably increase the font size to about like 12 pixels. We can definitely increase that a lot more, probably like 14 pixels, but I think that's going to be a bit too big. No, that looks about right. Cool. I think we're good on that, good on that. Color is good. The line height will definitely need to be changed because it's a lot more now. I think 22 seems to be alright. Nice. And then we will then also edit the padding a little bit. You know, do the padding on the right, like what, 80 pixels or something like that. Cool, nice. But that's going to be a huge problem. Isn't that going to be a huge problem? Because every time I add the padding, the image just keeps getting shorter and shorter. Hmm. Is Fax the right one for this? Something about the main, I guess. Probably something about that. Who knows? Because now the image is just. Hmm. Where's the main image at? I want to change something in the main image. Right, let's comment this out real quick. So we'll put the width as 45%. No, that doesn't really work that well, does it? I mean, it will look a lot better as you get into like bigger screens, but for the image for like 1440 pixels, it just doesn't look that great. Then again, if I make it like this and then you have a bigger screen, it's not gonna look good as well because it will be stretched. You know, this is not a problem with it. This is not a problem with building these, huh? Yeah, that is a huge problem with building these. Hmm. Oh, wait a second. How do I know this is not anything else than 1440 pixels? Because of this mobile is already wrong. Does that mean the desktop is also already wrong? What's the Hmm. You know, that's a good question right there. How do you know if this is not if this is the exact size of 1440 pixels? You know, I'll just figure something out. I don't know. Okay, anyway, wrapper, yep. And then I would want to put. Oh, for these guys, I want to put them into another div actually. But I'm guessing if I do it here, I'll need to edit a lot more things because this is going to break the phone. No, not really. No, the phone one is fine. It seems like. Is the phone one fine? Let's go back to the 678. Yeah, the phone one seems fine. I think. Uh, Oh shoot, what was it? It was 265. 265, right. 265. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, the phone one still looks fine, so that's fine. Good. All right, so it's okay, nice. Next up, we are going to edit the new thingy that we have gotten. I am going to delete all of these because I don't think I edit none of them yet. Just came before breaks. We are going to edit the flex one, the flex L, and then I am going to put that as a display flex. There you go. And then we are also going to edit them a little bit as well. We are going to give a padding from the top of like 50 pixels or something like that. Nah, probably 80. 80 seems to be alright. Oh, hell yeah. And then for the pop nonsense, we are going to edit that a little bit. And then there is going to be a lot more noise right now, but it's fine. For the font size, I'm also going to change that a little bit. I'm going to change that to like 30. 30 pixels seems fine, right? Probably. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Font size, change that to 50 pixels. See how that goes. Cool. Probably 16 pixels. How's that going? And then for the 20 pixels seems good. How's 20 pixels for the 20 pixels seems fine. No, probably 25 pixels. That looks about right. Does that look about right? I think that looks about right. Hmm. And then there will be a 9 items center. No, no, no. Hold on a second. It'll be something about space in between. What's the one that is about space in between again? What's the one that is space in justified content? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That one that I have forgot about. Justified content space in between. Oh, that looks really good. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing. So we inspect them, and then we go into the desktop version. That would be great. Why is that a little bit too? Wait, hold on. Space evenly. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, there you go. Look at that. Amazing. Can I also put in like facts dot space evenly because that's gonna be really useful. No, no. Okay, cool. Well, shoot, that's gonna be a bit of a problem, eh? All right, so that looks cool. So how do I put all of this to the left? I have no idea. Um, but whilst that's happening, sadly, this will need to be end here because I will need to do something now as they have returned. So I'll stream back again, but actually I may or may not stream back again, but they're back now, so I need to do stuff. So